What's up guys, it's Crystal here. I'm back with another review video for you guys, and just a quick disclaimer in the beginning of my video, like all of my videos, this specific review video is slightly sponsored. I received all these products for free from Wishtrend.com. They just released the entire line, so they sent it to me and I decided that I want to give my 100% honest opinion about it, just because I did review the toner before, so I thought it would be a good idea to also make a review video for the other products. And that is actually the rice line from I'm From. So they have the toner and the rice mask, but they recently just released the rice serum and the rice cream. So as the main skincare line, these three are the main products here, and I received them in such beautiful packaging, and I just really thought it would be a good idea to review these just solely because I have tried the toner before. But I am going to review these individually first and then review them as a combined skincare line. I'm gonna review them in the order of how you would typically use these products in a routine, just so that I just feel like it'd be more organized that way. But yeah, let me go ahead and start the review. So we are going to start with the rice toner first, and like I said, I reviewed this product before. I'll link it in the cards. It was in one of those really long review videos of mine, but I'm going to review it again, and mostly my opinions haven't changed from that video, but I'll just go ahead and do that in case you guys would rather just have all that information in this video instead of clicking to another one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the rice toner. This is the rice toner from I'm From. You can get it from Wishtrend's website for $28 US. There is 150 milliliters of product inside of it, and it's a toner that's made of 77.78% of rice extract. It is effective for whitening and elasticity care for the skin. This toner basically forms a protective barrier for the skin so that there aren't any water loss. And it also eliminates dead skin cells and provides luster and moisturization to rebalance dry and tired skin. So basically how I use this product is that I do use it both morning and night. And what I do is after I cleanse or double cleanse, I will pat dry my face and I will shake the bottle up, and I will put like about 3 to 5 drops into the palm of my hands, and I will rub my palms together, and then I will gently rest my hands on top of my face and let it just sit there for a little bit, and then I continue to pat on other areas of my face. And for me, I personally think that this helps allow the toner to sink into my skin and absorb a little bit better. So that's the reason why I let it rest on my face a little bit first before I move on to other parts of my face and pat some more. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and show my first impression of the toner. And it is going to be a little bit choppy just because I did a first impression for all of these products in one skincare line go. So it is going to be a little bit wonky in this video, but I hope you guys can bear with me. And I guess this wouldn't be considered a first impression for the rice toner just because I used it before, but I'm just going to play that clip anyways. I also want to mention that I am using retinoids. I have breaking out pretty badly due to stress and poor sleeping schedules, things like that. So my skin has been really hard to maintain, so the retinoids has been really helping kind of maintain it a little bit. And I did look at the ingredients for these products. None of these products should have any effect on the retinoid. It shouldn't go against the retinoid. So yeah, on top of that, I also am using resurfacing gel for my acne scars, but I will forego that specifically for this trial period. I will let you guys know that I am going to continue using the retinoids because when you wean off of it, it's kind of like difficult for the skin to get back on it. So well, at least for me it was. So I'm not going to really forgo the retinoid, but I will keep using that. But I'm going to basically review the products alongside with the retinoid that I'm using. So do keep that in mind, that these products are going to be my opinion and my experience, and that I'm also using retinoids with this. So it's not going to be raw like I normally do with a lot of my review videos. It's just in this time period, I just can't not use the retinoid. But anyways, I will go ahead and let you guys know that I cleansed my face. I already went put the retinoid on top. So next is going to be the rice toner. Like I said, I have used this product before, but it is a milky one, so you do want to shake it up before you use it. And I'm just going to put it in the palm of my hands. I haven't really been wearing makeup or anything like that lately, so I'm not that into using cotton pads, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops in my hand. And it is milky, watery and milky looking. I'm gonna go ahead and pat it in. Okay. Oh my god, I totally forgot to show you guys what my face looks like right now, so I'll just do it now. As you can see, very red breakouts everywhere. But the retinoids are also drying out my skin, so I'm really hoping that this would really help with the hydration. But on top of that, because my skin is so dry, when I first put the toner on, it stung so bad. My skin is stinging right now. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit for it to soak in before I move on with the serum. But like I've mentioned before, this product has no scent to it, so that's really, really nice. And it was, I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the formula, but no matter what product I put on my skin after using retinoids, it just stings solely because it's so dry. So just keep that in mind. But this product, toner, I didn't have an issue with it before, so I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with it again, because I did use it for quite some time, even after I finished reviewing it. So I am definitely reviewing this product individually. I'll probably not say much about the toner, but I'll say more about the serum and the cream. But I wanted to review this more as a whole skincare line. But I'm not gonna focus too much on the toner right now. But yeah, so now that you guys got a glimpse of my quote-unquote first impression of the rice toner, I want to go ahead and talk about my 2-week impression. And it's actually been exactly 2 weeks since I've used the rice line. So it's a lot of information, so if you see me looking down, I'm reading my notes just because there's a lot to go over. But basically what I liked about the serum is, the first thing is that it's scentless. The whole entire line is scentless, which is very, very nice. So you know they're not using any gimmicks or perfumey or anything, essential oils or anything like that, that can really make it tough for sensitive skin. It's extremely scentless, so it's marvelous in that aspect, especially since I have a sensitive nose. It's also very, very lightweight. Didn't feel like my pores were being clogged or anything like that. It was also very, very hydrating, and it was very quick to absorb. And like I said, the method I used before, I just noticed that my skin just really preferred that way of putting toner on, and I just felt like it just absorbed faster in that aspect as well. And most importantly, it didn't break me out. I just want you guys to keep in mind that I'm using this whole skincare line alongside the retinoid. For the cons, I actually don't have any issues with the toner at all. Much simpler, like my other video, I didn't have any issues with the toner, so my opinions have basically remained the same since I last used the rice toner. Moving on to the next product is the rice serum right here, and it is in a glass bottle. I'm not sure if you can hear that because the microphone is so far away, but it is in a glass bottle, so do keep that in mind. And this is, once again, from I'm From. This has 30 milliliters of product inside, and you can get it for $27 US from Wishtrend.com. This serum contains 73% rice germ fermented extract, which means that it can retain more than 65% of the nutritional value in grains of rice. This serum is rich in vitamin B and very powerful antioxidants to boost collagen production and improve skin elasticity. So how I would use this product is that I basically used it both morning and night as well. I use this right after toner, and during the day I only use 1 pump on the back of my hand. At night I use 1.5 pumps. So like I said, after toner, I go in with the serum, pump it to the back of my hand, and I dot the serum all over my face. Then I massage it in, and then I gently pat the serum into my skin for it to absorb further into my face. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the first impression of the rice serum. So we're moving on to the rice serum right here, if that would focus. But I think that the packaging on this is very, very minimal, and I think it's so pretty. I'm a sucker for earthy tones lately because I just think it just is very aesthetic, and it's just the perfect time for it because like it's getting colder, it's fall, so earthier colors seem to fit my vibe more. So yeah, I just really like the way the packaging of the serum looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one pump on here, and it is very opaque and it's a gel type. So I'm gonna just dot it around my face. Okay, so much like the toner, there's like no scent to this. I'm just gonna, yeah, there's no scent to it, which is really, really nice. Because it's a gel, it's super lightweight on the skin, which is really good for like oily, I know this is like meant for all skin types, but it is really good for oilier skin types just because it's very lightweight. It absorbed quite nicely and basically spread on my face very nicely as well. I think this would be really good during the summertime as well because of how gel-like and thin it is. Right now my face doesn't feel as tight and dry as it was earlier after putting the retinoid on. It definitely stung, but once again, that's because my skin is very dry. Just gonna keep patting it in a little bit to absorb some more before I put the cream on. But so far, I like the way the serum feels. It looks a little bit shiny, but it doesn't feel greasy at all. And like even to the touch, it doesn't really feel greasy. So I really like that. Alright, so now that you guys know what my first impression of the rice serum is, let's move on to my 2-week impression. So what I liked about the serum is that, once again, it is scentless. So very important aspect. And then another thing is that it is a gel consistency, so it's quite lightweight and it's very, very hydrating and moisturizing for its gel consistency, especially since I'm using retinoids and it is drying out my face quite a bit. I'm typically a oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin type, but because of the retinoids, it has made my skin a lot drier, and on top of that, it is fall winter, so it's getting colder and the air is getting drier, so that combination has been difficult on me. This serum has been very, very helpful in that aspect just because it's, once again, gel, lightweight, but it's very hydrating and moisturizing as well. And it's also very, very gentle, easily absorbs into my skin, and it did not break me out. There is one con I will bring up that I didn't really enjoy about the serum, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's the fact that it makes my skin look oily without making it feel oily. So it makes my skin look a little bit shiny. Moving on to the last product is going to be the rice cream, and this one is also in a glass jar. So please keep in mind to be careful with these products. Don't travel the whole bottle. If you're going to travel, definitely scoop some out, put it in a travel size or travel friendly containers, because this will definitely break, as well as the rice serum. So yeah, moving on, rice cream I'm from. This is $30 US from Wishtrend's website. It has 50 milliliters of product inside. This is a cream rice bran extract that is rich in ceramides and has been distilled and treated by in-house technology to basically help improve the skin tone and the skin's barrier from sun damage. This cream contains and is rich in both beauty minerals and vitamin B and E. It effectively controls excessive sebum production as well, and I basically use this cream morning and day as well as the other products, and this is basically my last step of the entire skincare line, minus the day, because my last step is usually sunscreen during the day, but at night this is my last step. And I basically just scoop it out with my ring finger and I dot it all over my face, and then I just massage it all over my face. I also use it around my eye area as eye cream as well. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and go to my first impression of the rice cream. Good, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the last step, which is this rice cream right here. And that's what it looks like. It didn't come with a spatula for me, so I'm gonna have to dig out a little bit. But as you can see, it's a little bit thicker. I'm gonna dot that. It's pretty silky and smooth, so I actually really like that. I like the consistency of this so far. Okay, I'm just gonna spread it. Alright, so it's all spread on my face. This is the finished outcome with everything. It is quite shiny, as you can tell. shiny. It looks shiny, and on in person it looks a little bit greasier. However, it doesn't feel greasy to the touch. My skin absorbed the cream very quickly as well. Like I said, it could be because it's super dehydrated and dry, but it absorbed it pretty well. The cream didn't hurt or sting as much as the toner and the serum, so it could be my skin just readapting to everything being put on. I'm just really hoping that all these products would help calm down my dry and irritated face. I have a pimple, I think, growing on right here. Or that's just a dry skin. I think that's dry skin. Anyways, so I'm really hoping that all of these products will really help calm my skin down over the night. When I wake up, my skin still feels moisturized and hydrated. But as of right now, my skin feels really hydrated and really moisturized. Yeah, we'll just kind of have to see tomorrow morning how I feel about it. But so far, my skin likes the way it's settled. Doesn't feel heavy, really lightweight. This product also does not have a scent to it. I liked how silky and smooth it was, and getting it was very easy. So I will check back in the morning and you guys can see how my skin fared with all these products on. So I just woke up and this is what my skin looks like. So as you can see, there are no new acnes overnight or any whiteheads overnight, which is amazing. My skin still feels hydrated and moisturized. Usually when I wake up, no matter what kind of, or with my usual skincare, my nose gets really flaky and dry here in the morning, and it's super dry, it feels dry, and it looks dry, but looking at it, it's not that bad. So wow, so my skin still looks moisturized and hydrated, and then on top of that, I didn't even get any whiteheads overnight, which I usually get a couple of whiteheads overnight, even with the retinoids. So I'm genuinely surprised, and I really like how my skin looks right now. Like, wow. But of course, we're gonna try it out for a little bit longer, and we will see what my final thoughts are of the I'm From Rice skincare line. Now that you guys know what my first impression of the rice cream is, moving on to my 2-week impression of the rice cream, let's go ahead and talk about the pros, or what I liked about the cream. So, like I mentioned before, scentless. I just cannot hype it enough that the whole line is scentless. I also am incredibly in love with the consistency of the cream for some reason. I can't really understand why, but it's very thick and silky, and I don't know, I just really like the consistency of it. For some reason, I find it very satisfying when I like scoop it out of the tub, and the feeling of it is just so satisfying to me. And it is, regardless of it being thick, it's very lightweight on my skin. I never felt like my pores were being dragged out, never felt like it was clogged, never felt heavy at all. And it also spreads and absorbs quite easily to the skin as well. It is very, very gentle to the point it's close to my eyes. I use it basically like eye cream as well. So that's how I know it's very gentle, and it never stung my eyes. It never really got irritating around my eye area, so I really like how gentle it is in that aspect. It's also very moisturizing, which is, once again, very important in this time for me. And most importantly, it didn't break me out at all. I will say that I like the toner. I don't have any issues with the cream. I don't have any cons or anything I disliked about the cream, so there's that. I am going at a rapid rate because I don't want this video to be too long, but I am going to go ahead and talk about the whole skincare line in total, and this I have to look down at my notes. But I will say that every single item on the skincare line, minus the mask, I've never tried the rice mask before, so I'm not sure how that works, but I heard good things about it. But for their direct skincare line here, it works so incredibly well together. They're such great ingredients that just complement each other and bring the best out of each other. My skin always felt really, really hydrated and moisturized when I used it, and the key word here is felt. It always felt very hydrated. It's also, all of these products are very lightweight. Even together, my skin still felt like it was lightweight, it didn't feel heavy at all, it didn't feel clogging, except for when I like put a mask on my face right after and go out. I kind of feel my breath heating up my face in this area, making it feel a little bit thick because of my skincare. But when I'm just at home and I'm not wearing a mask to cover anything, it's perfectly fine. And my skin actually never felt oily at all either with all of these products on my face morning and night. And every time, I don't notice it throughout the day, but when I use this as my night skincare routine, I always wake up and my skin always looks really radiant. It always looks really plump. It looks brighter. It just all around looked really good on my skin, or it made my skin look really good. And also, I noticed that I'm not really producing much sebum as I usually do with these products, just solely because it's doing such a great job at moisturizing and hydrating my face that my face doesn't feel compelled to overcompensate by continuously producing sebum and oil to keep it hydrated. This does such a good job of keeping my skin hydrated. Love that these products are making my skin feel that way. I also noticed when I use these products that I didn't go through a skin purge at all. Once again, it could be because I'm using a retinoid, but sometimes when I mix things up with my retinoid, I do break out pretty quickly the next day, but didn't experience that with these. I'm so incredibly happy that the skincare line is so gentle and effective in what it's doing that it didn't cause me to go through a skin purge. I will say that during the drier seasons, because this is so hydrating and moisturizing, it actually makes my skin look great with makeup. My makeup looks great on top of these products. I also noticed that all these products have really helped improve my skin barrier because, like I mentioned, I'm using retinoids and sometimes that can put a toll on my skin barrier. I haven't been experiencing much irritation and like crazy stinging sensation after using these products for 2 weeks straight. And all in all, my skin looked a lot fuller because of these products right here. But there are a couple of things I do want to talk about, maybe just 2 pointers, I believe. Yeah, just 2 cons that I noticed about these products altogether. And one of it is that my skin looked oily because of these products, but it never felt oily. And the last con I want to note is that in the morning, my skin does feel great. It feels hydrated, moisturized, no dryness. But when I look at my face in the mirror, around my nose area, it is quite flaky, but it never felt tight or irritating. So kind of interesting how that goes. To me personally, I'm glad my skin doesn't feel dry. I rather look slightly flaky than feel it. So, I mean, that's just a personal opinion. But yeah, those are the 2 cons that I've noticed. And I'm so sorry if this video is kind of like all over the place. But all in all, I basically loved all of this. I am kind of tempted to try the rice mask now because I loved the other skincare products from I'm From Rice skincare line. All of these together really brought the effectiveness out of each other. And keep in mind that these products are not meant to prevent acne in any way. It's basically more of like a maintenance kind of skincare line for like brightening and elasticity, making your skin look a lot younger, things like that. It's not for breakouts, so do keep that in mind. If you're the type of person that's just looking for something to keep your skin hydrated but also make your skin look very luminescent, very alive, I highly encourage you to take a look at the entire skincare line, especially if you want somewhere to begin. These are really good basic skincare products to get if you're not in the market for any like products for breakouts, mainly just for maintenance and just something basic. I highly encourage you guys to check these products out. The entire skincare line was just so beautiful, so gentle, no scents at all. I think it's a really good starting point. Yeah, all in all, just to wrap it up, yes, I would definitely go back and get these products for sure. I'm so in love with the serum and the cream, like super in love with the cream. Like this will definitely be my go-to for the winter or when my skin's feeling really dry. I don't know if I would use this during the summer. I think it should still be lightweight enough, but for now it's perfect for the drier seasons. I might try it out in the summer, but so far I'm not sure yet just because it feels kind of thick. But yeah, yeah, I just love all of these products. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and if I left anything out at all, if you have any questions in regards to these products, please let me know what those questions are in the comment section down below. I always try my very best to answer all of the comments. And if you found this video really helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching and sitting through my rambling. Bye!